Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on travel, and this time I'm going to talk about the top 7 mountain towns of Georgia. So whether you're in the area for a hiking trip or looking to move somewhere with more opportunities for the outdoors, at least one of these 7 might be what you're looking for. Considering I've been to every town in Georgia, I'll also give you my personal favorite and a few additional honorable mentions as well. With that being said, starting with number 1, Clayton, Georgia. Clayton is a mountain town located in the northeastern part of the state near the North Carolina border. Being in one of the most mountainous counties in the state amongst the southern Appalachian and Blue Ridge Mountains, Clayton is the county seat of Rabun County, which is actually known for its stunning beauty, mountainous surroundings, and the picturesque city square. On top of that, there are many popular hikes in the area, including Tallulah Gorge, Minnehaha Falls, Rabun Bald, and also parts of the Barberton Trail and Appalachian Trail. A few other attractions in the area include Lake Rabun and Lake Burton. Overall, in my opinion, it's a great mountain town to either stop by or live. Next up is one of the most significant tourist attractions in the state, Helen, Georgia. This mountain town might be a better option to visit rather than live if you prefer a quiet mountain town. And that's because the place is usually packed out on the weekends and many weekdays. But if you haven't heard of it, Helen is an Alpine-style German town designed with a Bavarian architecture with many attractions including tubing, various restaurants, antique stores, art galleries, bars, and many hiking trails in the area, such as Dukes Creek Falls, Anna Ruby Falls, and Cow Rock Mountain. Every time we hike in the area, it's always fun stopping by the city afterwards. Now shifting from the northeast to the north central part of the state at number 3, Ellijay, Georgia. This mountain town is simply awesome and one of my wife's overall favorite places to be. Both the city square and the populace in the area is just right in my opinion. Not too big and not too small. And from what I noticed every time I'm there is the generosity of people and overall feeling of southern hospitality. Ellijay is known for being the apple capital in Georgia, and also the outdoor activities in the area like hiking at Fall Branch Falls, a few mountain biking trails, and the nearby Carter's Lake. Overall, a great mountain town that hasn't been fully discovered yet. But unlike the mostly undiscovered Ellijay, just 16 miles northeast is the popular mountain town Blue Ridge, Georgia. Right off the bat, the mountainous drive around this region is stunning. But kind of like Helen, Blue Ridge is another relatively popular tourist destination due to the unique downtown city square, but mostly the Blue Ridge Scenic Railway, which is a 26-mile round-trip train journey from the historic depot in downtown Blue Ridge along the Toccoa River all the way to McKaysville, Georgia, which is actually a border town to Copper Hill, Tennessee. And after a 2-hour layover where you get to hang out in McKaysville, the train takes you back to Blue Ridge. Overall, a great place to visit. Coming in at number 5 is the most unique mountain town in the state, Hiawassee, Georgia. On the northeastern tip of the state, what makes Hiawassee so special is the pristine lake near the central part of the city, and all of it being surrounded by fabled mountains. And in my opinion, not only does it have some of the most beautiful mountains in the state, but also this is the most beautiful region in Georgia. It's truly breathtaking. But along with Lake Chattooga, the surrounding mountains, the public beach, rope swings, and in my experience, very friendly people, there are also neat hiking trails in the area, such as High Shoals Falls and Blue Hole Falls, which also has rope swing as well. And as a side note, about a year ago, we kayaked this amazing place. But also, 2 weeks ago, I rented a jet ski for a drive around the lake. Next up is actually one of the more lesser known mountain towns on the list, but I have a few reasons why Cleveland, Georgia is a worthy choice. It's a peaceful mountain town with a decent town square, but more importantly, it's home to Mount Yonah, which is arguably the very best mountain hike in the entire state. And while most hiking trails are much farther away from town centers requiring roughly a 15-mile drive, Mount Yonah is only 4 miles from the city center. And not to forget, it's a growing town and also near the famous Helen, Georgia. Last, but certainly not least, is Dahlonega, Georgia. Being one of the very few mountain college towns in Georgia, Dahlonega has many additional attractions, including music venues like the Holly Theater and Crimson Moon, and also a few others. The town also has a neat history, being the site of the first significant gold rush in the mid-1800s. Overall, it's a great choice for those who prefer to go to college in a mountain town. So those were my top 7 choices, and a few honorable mentions include Blairsville, Dillard, Tallulah Falls, McKaysville, and Suches, which is the home of Blood Mountain. Those are all very good mountain towns as well. But my absolute favorite of every single one in the state, by a long shot, is Hiawassee, Georgia. Video doesn't give this amazing place justice, but the beautiful, lowly populated lake surrounded by mountains right next to the Pleasant City Square makes this Georgia city not only my very favorite mountain town, but my overall favorite place in the state. Without question, as of right now, it's a hidden gem. So I hope this video helped you plan a few trip ideas with your friends and family, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.